Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Bravo from the cloud team at Canonical. In this very short video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to launch an AMD SEV-SNP instance. As you may know, this adds extra memory encryption and isolation from the hypervisor. So customers that need to run confidential computing workloads, this is one of the choices they have on AWS. So if you look at the documentation, AMD SEV-SNP has been launched into 2 regions and in 3 instance types. Okay, so let's go into the EC2 console, and instead of launching the instance here in my default region, I'm going to switch to US East 2, which is Ohio, and now click on Launch Instance. Okay, I'm going to give it a name. AMD, it's a little bit slow, SMP. All right, I'm gonna select Ubuntu Server 2404, which is compatible with AMD SEV-SNP. But also, if you need extra security bits like security patching for all open source software, LivePatch, or if you need, for example, specific hardening or compliance, then Ubuntu Pro is the right product for you. Let's go here to instance type. We mentioned that C6A was one of the supported instances. All right. We need to select a default key pair. We are not going to connect from outside, but it's good to have that. The security group, we are going to give it by default just to allow SSH traffic, but I'm sure that your applications have other needs, like if you're hosting a web page, you will need other ports or specific services. Storage, we're going to leave it as it is by default. And then we need to go to advanced details. Remember that the instance profile will give me access to other AWS services from the instance, like SSM fleet management capabilities or access to S3 or whatever. But what I really need here is to scroll down to CPU options, all right? Because AMD SEV-SNP is here, okay? So I can just click on enable, and that's it. And I'm going to launch the instance now. Okay, so now we need to give it a couple of seconds to let the instance to boot up, and then we're going to connect to it just to see if everything is working correctly. Okay, I have waited just a minute just to let it boot and initialized. It should be even less, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to connect to the instance using EC2 Instance Connect. There are other options too, like using your own terminal to SSH into your machine or using SSM Session Manager. Okay, let's hit connect and wait for having the connection ready. Okay. Right, one of the ways to check if AMD SEV-SNP was enabled is to check with sudo the system messages. We are going to catch if there is anything related to SEV-SNP. Okay, memory encryption features were active at kernel level, AMD SEV-SNP. Okay, in a regular instance that doesn't have SEV-SNP, you won't see this message. All right, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.